What's up, everybody? It's your boy back with another reaction video, and I will be reacting to Cobra Kai Season 1, Episode 5. Now, where we leave off, why am I forgetting the guy's name? The lead guy. Keep forgetting, what is his name? I had it in my head. I don't know why I'm looking at it right now, but I'm I have to know it. Because I'm getting tired of just saying the Cobra Kai guy. And I've heard it multiple times and I keep forgetting it. Kaz was. Okay, it's Johnny. Okay. Johnny Lawrence, isn't it? What is in the show? In the show, is his name. Uh, yeah, he's trying to, uh, I guess, get back in the good graces of his son or reconcile their relationship. But his well, the baby's mother, no baby's mother, his son's mother is pretty much just like, well, it's too late. Like, you weren't there, and but she seems to be putting all the blame on him because he wasn't there. But like, there's plenty of blame to go around because I don't know, I guess she's an escort or something, and she doesn't even care what this kid's doing now. So and now she's putting the blame all on Johnny. Say, well, if you had been a better father, he wouldn't have been a piece of shit. Hey, listen, I know children do better in two-parent households, but I've had plenty of friends that I grew up with that were in single parent, either with their mom or with their dad. I mean, hell, I grew up with just me and my dad from 12 up. I ain't turned a piece of shit like like this kid, and then it's like I'm just gonna blame everybody else, but blame the world. It's everyone else's fault, you know. But I mean, it could be, I mean, it could be blame to go around, but some things you have to take responsibility for your own actions, you know. And this kid just like it just everybody. I know in the show they're trying to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? But they're trying to they want you to sympathize with Johnny's character, but also recognizing that he has been a piece of shit, you know. And like I said before, I'm curious to see how that relationship fell apart because they didn't, at least I didn't see it. Uh, Maybe I missed it if they mentioned it, but was he ever married to this woman? Was it just like a girlfriend and she got pregnant and then they broke up or whatever? But even then, I mean, he could still been in the kid's life, you know, and they don't have to live together. But uh, but yeah, I said I wasn't gonna talk a bunch, so I'm gonna cut it off there. All right, here we go. I was like, he got this kid listening to this old ass like like rock music, or like not even like really. I guess you could say it's rock. I'm definitely gonna have to mute this because I got a claim for episode 1. They said that this Chicago Bulls theme, so I had to cut a lot of that out and then mute the last part. It's a montage, a montage. Oh, oh,
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't be a baby.
that is not fine.
Let's go to a concert together. And then I saw this. Yeah, maybe it's better that you're not there with me.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're always happy to have Anthony. Stop drinking the butter.
Wow, what is wrong with this kid? Drinking the butter?
You don't realize how hard it is to meet a good man. I mean, just look at your father. That's what we're working with here.
Oh, did I mention
You haven't been with him
came by to see
in
me?
16 years.
Trust me, I know your father. Listen, I know that you're super bummed out about tonight, but you know, I'm trying to meet that special someone. You're only getting older and bigger, and sooner or later you're gonna leave me for a life filled with excitement. You don't want to leave your mom.
She is so full of shit.
I'm actually here for karate. I saw your website. It said that there was supposed to be a session.
I don't train
Appreciate
girls.
you coming in, but there are no girls in Cobra Kai.
Why not?
Same reason there aren't women in the army. Doesn't make sense.
What?
Don't give me this sexist bullshit, right? I'm just saying women aren't meant to fight. They have tiny, hollow bones. Aren't you desperate for new students? Yes.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? How do girls act?
Oh, don't give me that. You know, all emotional, loud, complaining. Never letting you finish a sentence.
Well, I know a few guys who act just...
Quiet!
Oh my God. Why did it start making me sweat?
ugly, and that I should kill myself.
Sheesh.
Oh, God. What a bunch of pussies. Back in my day, if you wanted to tease someone, you did it to their face.
You beat the shit out of them
Respect.
and almost kill people. That's what we did back in my day. Curve stomp people.
If receipt is so bad, why not sell me the strip mall? I want to invest in my old community.
I'm smelling some kind of bullshit, you know? I think you have another reason you want it.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
He's
In
trying to
fact, I don't
buy
really
it.
care. The mall letting you know the truth, Armand. I'm scratching your balls.
Thank you very much, but I can scratch my own balls.
I didn't get this far trusting a car salesman, huh? No deal.
Fine.
Why not?
Enjoy pissing in your own shower, Armand.
Everybody does it!
No, they don't. Plus, like, if you're not really making any money off of it, like, so what? He's like, well, I sense that there's something, another reason why you want. I almost thought that was crack. There's another reason why you want to buy the mall. What difference does it make? I want to give you money for the property. Like, like, what more do you need to know?
Tyler told us what you said.
Wait, what did he say?
I didn't take notes, but pretty much that you think you're better than us.
I never said a word about either of you. That's not what went down.
Oh, Tyler told us what went down. And who went down. And
Oh, wow, he's going around telling lies.
Sam, just say you're sorry and we can all be friends again.
or don't, and get the hell out of Moon's car.
Moon's car? This isn't your car. Like, fuck you. Oh!
Oh my God, Aisha, are you okay? I'm sorry. Come on.
Oh, double leg takedown? Oh, okay. I like her even more now.
What did you do? I told Zarkarian I wanted to buy the Cobra Kai strip mall.
Why would you do that?
I wasn't really going to buy it. I just wanted to tweak Zarkarian so he would jack up the rent. And it worked, because now Cobra Kai is going to have to shut down. Could I have you?
Yeah, but you fucked over a bunch of other people. Oh, man. Fuck them. You shouldn't have been friends with those bitches anyway. Pardon my French. Oh, she like, oh.
Don't even think about it.
Come on, I need a place to sit.
Oh, you go sit with Kyler. I hear he doesn't mind that you suck.
I think no one wants to be around her anymore.
You know that billboard with a big ass dick on it? I guess Sam takes after her dad.
Hey, Kyler,
I'm tired of you.
why don't you shut the hell up and stop being such an asshole?
Oh.
It's Cobra Kai.
Oh. Yeah, beat his ass. You should have trained on those takedowns. See, now he knows movie martial arts, so he can beat up multiple people at once. Even though they are attacking him kind of one at a time. Where are the teachers at? When she look at it, she's like, oh, he's so hot now. Oh, ain't
Sure?
that sweet.
Hell yeah. You earned it.
He did whoop their ass. I give him that. Oh. Was he gonna join Russo's team? He gonna be fighting his dead students. I know that's where this is going. I know this was going. It has to be.
I've been thinking about you a lot lately. You know, it's funny. When I was a kid, you seemed to always have all the answers, and I guess I thought when I got older I'd have it all figured out too.
Daniel-san, you remember a lesson about the balance?
Yeah.
A lesson not just karate only. Lesson for whole life. Understand?
Yeah. I understand.
You know what they need to have? They need to do a Last Dragon TV show. Bring Tomac back or something. I don't know if he. I don't think he acted in anything after that. Oh yeah, the old school headband. I used to have one of those, like that Karate Kid headband. I don't know what happened to it. I had to look up. I wondered, did he actually ever like train in martial arts? I know some people, they get in a role as a martial artist or whatever, or a role doing martial arts, and they never did martial arts before that, and they kind of course, they have to train in it for the role, and then they kind of like fall in love with it. Like, what's his name? Why I'm thinking of something like, damn it, what's his name? Keanu Reeves. I'm like, I'm seeing his face. I can't say his name. Like, because I know that before The Matrix, he started training in martial arts for that role. So it looked more authentic. Like he knew what he was actually doing. Because that's one thing in movies where you could tell people aren't martial artists or don't have any, combat training. They don't look believable in the role. But I know he did it, and then he like kind of fell in love with it and kept doing it. I'm not sure. I know he was praying. I know he was practicing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I thought I saw something about he had a black belt. I might be confusing him with somebody else. I know. Wasn't Clark Craig? Clark Gregg. Clark Craig. Clark Gregg, the guy from who plays what's his name? It's been a while since I've seen that Marvel movie, but he plays he's on Agents of Shield. He was on Iron Man. What's his name? He was a Shield agent. I can't remember the character's name. Agent. What's his name? It's been a while since I've seen a Marvel movie. What was his name in that? The name of that character. But anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. He was in Thor. I saw pictures of him. I think he got a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or he's still training in it. I'm not sure. 'Cause I know it could take a long time to get a black belt in. I mean, anything, but particularly Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, like they seem to really want to make it very difficult for you to get a black belt in that. But I know the guy I was training with, it took him, because he said when I met him, he was a brown belt. And he said he'd been a brown belt, I think 8 years. He said he was practicing for like 12. And then, he was practicing for 12 years. And he got his, when I met him, he had his brown belt already. He said he had his brown belt for 4 years before he could take his, because he told me that his teacher didn't even like let them take the test until almost like timing in grade, or like the military, like you can't even take a test to get to the next grade because you don't have the amount of time in your current grade to take that test. So I think he said it was like 2 years or something at least, and then he still was practicing because he said the test was actually really hard. So I think it's like a series of tests, because I know like when I was doing kung fu, even when because I took 2 tests and that for 2 belts, and that shit was, I remember it was forms, and at the beginning you had to do a kind of like a form thing, but it was like if you ever like seen like some of those karate tournaments like on TV when you see them doing, they're not doing forms. What's the name? Well, I forget the name and shit. But you see them, they'd be like, they'd be doing, punches and kicks, like, and then they'll do forms. We had to do that for 5 minutes straight, so it was more of an endurance test. And that shit, once you get to, but he said you can do pretty much whatever you want, but you had to go constantly for 5 minutes straight. Man, 3 minutes into that, I'm thinking, oh, that's nothing. I can do that. Shit. I mean, I did it the first time, but I was like, I like that that 3 minute mark. I was like, oh, I mean, just think of if you ever like sparred or something. Just think of throwing punches and kicks, or whatever you do, boxing or doing MMA or whatever. Just think about doing like just nonstop, just attacking for 5 minutes straight. Like that shit was rough. And then I had to do the forms. Right after that, you get a 2 minute rest, and you had to do the forms. And you tired. So all this is almost like kind of in a mental, and a physical test. Because now you're tired. Like, can you remember your forms? Now you're tired. So then I had to do forms, and then I had to spar with someone of that current belt. So to go to the next belt, you had to spar with somebody who was already that belt, and you didn't have to beat him. So because he was being a little bit lenient with that, but you couldn't you didn't have to beat him, but you couldn't like just lose, like because it was, if I remember correctly, I think it was to 7 points. So the first person to get to 7 points, and I want to say you could lose the fight, but you couldn't get blown out. Like you couldn't have zero. Like you're not trying. Like you had to look convincing. Like you're actually trying to win. So, but I did everything. I did the endurance test beginning, all the forms, and then spar, and I actually won that both times. Each for the 2 belts that I did in that school before I ended up moving away. But when I did karate, we didn't even do any. He did belts, but it wasn't like he gave you a belt. It was like you did the test, and then he said, okay, you're that belt now, and you could wear the belt if you wanted to, because it was like we weren't even in a school type. Well, we were in a school. It was like we were having a college gymnasium, but the guy who was training us was a legit karate guy. Like I looked him up. I mean, he knew other martial, because he specialized in karate, and that was like the first thing he trained in. But he had black belt in taekwondo. I think he had. It wasn't a black belt. I want to say. Well, I can't remember, but he had trained in jiu-jitsu. I remember he told us when we went to class, like he did wrestling a lot when he was in high school, pretty much all his high school. all 4 years he did wrestling, and it was something else he said he trained in. I can't remember the name of it. It was a martial art that I'm not. It wasn't Hapkido. Was it? I can't remember. But it was another martial art. But he was specialized in karate, and that's what the class was in. And I did that for a while with him. And I thought about getting the gi because it was some guys in there that actually, I guess they were training outside of class, unless you're going to a dojo or whatever, and they took that class because I trained in this already, so it's easy. It's like an easy A, So, and I took it because I wanted to do something. I wanted to kind of get a workout in, and it had been a while since I had trained in martial arts in an actual school, and I wanted to spar, so I joined that. And I remember one guy, he always had to be like a tough guy because he was tall, big guy, and he could fight. Me and him sparred. Quite our teacher always had me spar with him, and I was like, why are we always sparring together? And I remember one time he kicked me in my eye because the teacher, he said you can kick, hit in the face and stuff like that, but he was like, try not to kick in the face, even though we had headgear on. He was trying to not be too rough in that setting, because like I said, we went to college. And this dude kicked me right in my eye. He called he called me, and I mean I moved, but he clipped me enough, and my eyes started like swelling right here. And I was like, okay. And we and when we broke and came back, I was like, all right, and I was bouncing back, and I kept moving back and forth like this. And I remember I faked him, and when I faked him, he brought his hands up. I faked towards his face, and he brought his hands up like boom, right in his in his stomach. And when I hit him in his stomach, I hit him with a hook right in his eye too. So both of us standing there with swollen eyes by the end of the class. But that dude, he kicked one guy so hard, like he threw up. Like quite a few people were kind of like nervous to fight him. It was like me and a couple other guys. They were like, I'll fight him, It's like, well, my teacher always like, he always wanted me to fight him for some reason. Like, I gotta fight this dude again. I just sparred. I'm tired. Like, can I get a break? But anyway, hope you enjoyed my reaction. And if you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. Make sure to subscribe if you're here. Hit that bell or you won't be notified when I upload new videos. Comment down below. Share this video. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.